Hi everybody. Okay, so today we are going to do graphs of inequalities. The question is, which graph represents negative x plus 8y greater than negative 24? Now, we need to know that in order to graph an inequality, there's a few things that we need. We need to make sure first that we are in slope intercept form. Which is y equals, or in this case, y is greater than, mx plus b. Second thing we need to do is know that we need to know if there's a dotted or solid line. Now, dotted lines are used when we have an inequality of less than or greater than. Solid lines, which means it equals, our solutions are on that line, can be on that line, is less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. That question we can already answer because we see that we have a greater than symbol, so we know that we are dealing with a dotted line. So right off the bat, we can probably eliminate some choices that we have here through A, B, C, and D, but we're going to wait for a little bit for that for right now. So let's go back to step number 1, slope-intercept form. We have negative x plus 8y is greater than negative 24. Now that is not in y equals mx plus b form because y is not by itself. So the first thing we need to do, we can draw that wall, is get rid of our x value and bring it to the other side. Now we cannot bring down our 8y. We cannot add negative 24 and x and say negative 24x because these are unlike terms. And we want to stay consistent with our mx plus b form, so we will put the x first, and it's positive x, minus 24. Our constant is at the end. Now we have to get rid of this 8x. This 8 next to the y. So we're going to, this is 8 times y, so the opposite of times is division. So we're going to divide every term by 8. That's going to cancel on the left-hand side. So we have y is greater than, and we keep the greater than symbol because we are not dividing by a negative number. So we do not need to flip the inequality. Now remember, this is a 1x over 8. So we have 1 over 8x. And negative 24 divided by 8 is negative 3. So we have y is greater than 1 over 8x minus 3. So we know m is 1 over 8. That's our slope. And b is negative 3. And this is our starting point. This is your y-intercept. So we are going to look through our choices now. So now we know A cannot be an answer because, first off, it is a solid line. B can be an answer because it is a dotted line. C cannot be an answer because it is a solid line, not a dotted line, which we need. And D could also be a possibility. So now we need to know that we need to start at negative 3. Both of these equations both start at negative 3. Now we need to know the one that's going to go up 1 to the right 8. They both go up 1 to the right 8. So now the only thing that we need to check is our shading. And that's our last piece of information. Shading. Notice one of them is shading up and the other shades down. Now we need, if it's greater than, it shades up. If it's less than, we know values of y are less than, we shade down. Since we are dealing with a greater than symbol, we know we need to shade up. So B is our answer. Check that, and we're good. Have a great day, guys.